the DOJ needs to take this and run. John, we've handed this to Pam Bondi on a silver platter. Then the report is 100% accurate, and the pardons need to be declared null and void immediately.
This is insane. We now have witnesses saying Hunter Biden was literally in the room during the pardon decisions. Pardons involving wealthy Democratic donors. Pardons involving people connected to foreign adversaries. And CNN isn't touching it. Let me break this down, because this might be the biggest abuse of power scandal we've ever seen yet. Here's what the investigators said on air. We did all the heavy lifting. We dug through all the emails. We took the depositions. We put this report together, and now the DOJ needs to run with it. Translations, they believe they handed the Department of Justice a finished case on a silver platter. And the evidence points to a serious misconduct in the White House. The quote is brutal. If the report is wrong, prove it. If not, then the pardons need to be declared null and void immediately. Null and void, that means illegal pardons issued through misrepresentation, manipulations, and forged signatures through the Autopen. That's not small. That's not paperwork issue. That is potential criminal abuse of federal power. Wow. The investigator went farther, and this is the part that nobody in mainstream media wants to touch. He said the White House bureaucrats may have been forging the president's name using the Autopen. Imagine that. People with political agendas, signatures being auto-penned, deals happening behind closed doors. We're talking about thousands of pardons being pushed through this process. If this would have happened to Trump, they would have held an emergency hearing before breakfast. But with Biden, just silence. And now comes the part that terrifies every American. Hunter Biden was reportedly in the room. That's right, in the room for the pardon decisions, while some of the people receiving pardons were wealthy Democrat donors. The investigators said it clearly. A guy was taking money from the adversaries around the world. Having him in the room during pardons is suspicious in itself. And he's right. Hunter Biden, the same man the world has seen taking money from China, Ukraine, and foreign oligarchs, sitting in the room influencing pardon decisions, that's corruption 101. That's conflict interest 101. That's excess peddling 101. Even the investigators said, we try not to go down the bribery route. We focus on the president's health, but the implications are obvious. This wasn't a room of powerful lawyers. This was a room full of political power brokers, donors, influence dealers, and Hunter Biden. They couldn't script a more corrupt scene in a movie. Here's the bottom line, for real family. This report says that Biden's White House may have misused the Autopen, forged the misrepresentation of presidential signature, allowed Hunter Biden to influence federal pardons, rewarded wealthy Democratic donors, and potentially approved pardons tied to foreign money. The investigators said it plainly. The DOJ needs to take this and run. If true, these pardons shouldn't be just questioned. They should be void and investigated and prosecuted. Let me know in the comments. Do you think the DOJ will actually act on this? Yes or no? Smash like, subscribe to the For Real family, and share this video because nobody else is going to talk about this. For real. See you in the next video.